It's funny because in my head I'm just picturing like why this guy could literally just grab me with his hands, you know. He's big enough to just grab me and squish me and I am dead.
Come to me, Jericho. I will be merciful. Your soul will live in me for all eternity.
Weapons must just respawn is my guess.
No one can save you. You are alone.
Oh, we're just here, okay.
You're only delaying the inevitable. You cannot escape your fate. More powerful than ever!
What are you knowing about?
Your soul will live in me for all eternity.
The time has come to decide your fate. Destroy your dark sire and recover what remains of your soul, or take Lazarus' power for your own.
I really don't understand all this fuss about losing your soul. See you later, Jericho. You were fun while you lasted.
If Tala has Lazarus' power, then it means Lazarus' plans are still alive. We aren't
I think I'm gonna call it here. I wasn't planning for a very long recording session today. I'm almost at 3 hours, so I apologize for the slow bits and for where I wasn't talking too much again. Just I think I feel a little brought down by how things are right now because it's frustrating to basically be told that, like, you know, because it's like, it's your work. I am working, you know, and it's not slacking or purposely going slow, like that kind of thing. Like, I'm legitimately working, and, you know, I enjoy the work I'm doing. It's fun, and I'm very grateful, and I'm in a bit much better mind space doing that work. And considering like how bad it was getting for me in grocery, it was really nice to move over there. So it's just hurts, and it's hard to basically be told, well, you're not, because you're not doing enough. Like, because again, it's not like, it's not that I'm slacking or goofing off or anything. I take it seriously, and I know how fortunate I am, but it's just one of those things where it's like, because to me they have such high standards. I mean, nothing wrong with high standards, but what I mean is, like, they have these high quotas they want to get met and I feel it's more as I'm probably just not the person for it. Like, I can tell you, like, you know, I'm passionate about my work. Take pride in my work. I'm detailed in it. I want to do the job right, but I'm not quick, and the faster I try to go, the more clumsy I become. My brain doesn't work that fast, you know? Like, it's never been easy for me to just, like, I just kind of have to work at a bit of a slower pace. It's just what works for me. And to be like, you know, like, it's that feeling of, well, you're being told you're not working, but you are. It's just you're not working fast enough. But, like, you just wish that your quality of work could be taken into consideration, you know, like that would be the ultimate goal. Is like, hey, you're doing a good job on your stuff, right? And I think that's just kind of where it hurts, you know, because genuinely I care about my job. I like doing the work. Do I have my problems with the supervisor? Absolutely. But do I actually like the work itself? Yes. I can, like, look at going to another department. That is an option. But I think every department has kind of a quota thing, right? And, like, I can tell you that when I started there, I guess I could say this now, if you're just here for the playthrough, you know, that I'm just talking now. If you leave now, I understand, but just venting. When I started there was not an exact, like, you must do this many boxes per hour when I was doing grocery, right? There wasn't you have to get this much done per hour. Would they talk to me? Like, would some of the supervisors talk to me if I was a little slow? Absolutely. But it got to the point where it's like, for I don't know, for a few years at least, it felt like, which generally, you know, getting enough done wasn't too much of an issue. Like, they couldn't really do anything as long as I wasn't, like, completely slacking. I mean, there's only one particularly, like, really bad night that I can remember where immediately I just felt, like, really defeated by the time I got in there. And I know, like, for sure my numbers probably weren't great in there. It was an aisle I generally struggle in. it was just a really bad night though, and they had a little talk with me. I think sometimes I do get too nervous and shy, and I don't really try to at least defend myself a little bit, right? Not be arrogant or anything like that. Just say, you know, this is what I went through. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going through. I don't. Again, when I brought it up with the other person in the other grocery store, they said they don't have anything like that there. They haven't heard of anything like that there. Like, obviously, if you're slacking, you're going to get in trouble. But if they see you're working and getting stuff done, like, that's what's most important, right? I think trying to get this, like, minimum speed out of everyone when, like, you just have to understand some people are just slower than others. That because we have, you know, we have people, like, when I was in grocery, there are definitely people who are faster than others. Absolutely. And it's just like, not everyone's going to be as fast as them. And I'm unfortunately just on the slower end of, how I work. The thing too is, I think the thing that kind of bugs me is, like, Fountain Deli, they've had a lot of turnover. The person who trained me there, is no longer there either. They left 2-3 weeks ago, I think. And she was a really good person, genuinely. And she was really nice. And I do miss her. Even though it's not, I won't really see her now that I'm on night shift, right? But they've had high turnover, and I've seen a lot of people that have called in sick for there. So it is just kind of a crapshoot, and it's one of those things where it's like, you think more than anything they'd be glad to at least have someone that's coming in, getting work done. I know at the end of the day, the supervisor's just doing her job. But more than anything, you would think they would just be happy to have someone who's trying to be there regularly, like, get there on time, get their work done, and just do what they can, right? Because you think you would want to get them in a better situation before you really try to get rid of someone, or at least talk to them and potentially, let them know, hey, we need you to do better. And I get, like, wanting the person to do better now, but at least having them there to do the work is important. It's not a fun thing to talk about or think about, really. Because again, for all I know, I could do another week or two, and then I don't remember the exact system. Like, I think the next suspension might be like a 5-day one, and then it might be like 10, and then they might let you go after that. I think they let you go after that. I can't remember for sure, but so it's just that feeling like my days are probably limited there. They're probably numbered. I will try to do better, but I know I'm not gonna be able to hit those numbers they want. They're just out of my reach. Genuinely out of my reach. So I have my little lizard on my thing. Oh. I forgot to come back up. I knocked him down. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to me kind of rant at parts of this, and if you stayed all the way through the end here, thank you. We're gonna hit the 3-hour mark starting now. appreciate it. It's a tough time right now for sure. I'm trying to stay positive. Definitely have friends that are helping with that, and I do have the second job. Everything. In terms of like security there, I feel that's good. Now, it's not a well. If I lose this job, I'm fine because the chip job, the old Dutch work is only a few hours per weekend. Not even right now. It's like I'm literally doing like 30 to 45 minutes usually, maybe 50. Because it's just a slow time of year right now. When we get back to summer, it might be more like I might be hitting more like an hour each night or so, depending on how crazy it is, right? But we're still a ways away from that. But it is at least some income to at least keep. All right, everyone. I don't know what happened there. Little technical issue, computer lost connection, and then it didn't have the image. I had to unplug it and replug it back in. Anyway, I probably should be just saying bye here at this point. I was dragging on pretty long there, so I really just thank you guys who did watch. For a second, I do want to add quickly. I was thinking this can't be the end of the game, right? And then I kind of forgot that she had just disappeared, the girl. So if I remembered her, I would be like, no, I might have something to do more, but yeah, I was almost worried that was the end of the game. I was like, but no, we still got a bit. Seems we still have a bit more to do, which is good. I was gonna say because like these have both been on the shorter side for recording sessions, so I was like, I imagine next recording session we'll probably finish the game. We'll try to at least. I think we'll make that the goal. Try and start a little earlier and see if we can get the game done. Yeah, for reals this time, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, ciao for now. Bye.